I was busy dreaming, building us a world, daydreaming up a good life that wouldn't hurt and wouldn't spoil. The sun never set there, the water clean and pure. In the beauty there was purpose, so certain, safe and sure. I could live this life forever, but from far, far away. I thought I heard you calling, you said I could not stay. And I woke up in a fever, my calculations were wrong. The pillars could not hold us, and the angels are gone. When hope makes you bleed, when life gets you down, there's all the love you need underground to make a way for the dark hearts to feel the love I found. There's all the love you need underground. We dream away. We dream away. We dream away. We dream away. Picture of a sunset above a turquoise tide, the beauty of a just world and the convenience of a lie. I tore down that picture, there is no other perfect life, but in the dirt under my fingers, maybe something will survive. When hope makes you bleed, when life gets you down, there's all the love you need underground to make a way for the dark hearts to feel the love I found. There's all the love you need underground. We dream away. We dream away. We dream away.
Is in-sim time still going to be in the morning?
Alright, here we are. Ollie has begun.
Per road, you're asking?
Correct. Correct.
What was that?
He was asking if the in-sim time is still going to be like consistently morning for every session like it was last season.
I believe we're going to stick to that to keep the temps low.
We had talked about trying a night race at some point too, because the cars do have lights. I'm for it, and maybe we can get a vote going if enough drivers want something like that, but that's just one of those things that we just got to chat about. See what happens.
The dawn, the best kind of races here and there.
That'd be too much fun. That's illegal.
Are we sticking with the pick class and stick with it again? That's pretty good.
hate that that's so quiet. Whatever. Uh-oh. Got Sean spinning in the, I think that was the last turn. Who else is out there? I don't think we have any times in yet. Do we? We don't. There's a race info invite. I'm just playing with buttons, seeing what happens. So we're at Okayama. Temperature's 81. We started the session in the morning. We got all fine going on right now. Then we'll have a short break before the long race. Hour and 40 minutes for the race. Do we have any times yet? There we go. Now we got some times. Daniel on the top, followed by William. To chat on the radio. I don't know of any remote way of using the radio. Let's check out William, see what he's doing here. He's just behind Daniel. Oh, there's Bess. Okay. I'm used to what this looks like. I don't know what the stream looks like. I'm gonna check and see what the looks like here. Live now, that's good. Let's mute that. No, I don't want to see that. I want to see that. It looks awful, like YouTube streaming always looks. Cool. Good to know. Some time left. Is everybody done? Anybody? I hear somebody. Oh, we need let's get the track map up. Where's that at? Track map. No. Numbers, please. Thank you. 73 is out there. Oh, did it set us back to? It set us back to scenic. Who's out there? We got Chris is out there. Oh, and Daniel just putting in a hot lap. Looks like William's already done. Chris still going. Sean's going on. Julie's still out there. He is done. We're wrapping up the session. There's only a couple minutes left, so they should all be clearing up. It says, quit changing my camera. When I reset, it tries to switch back to the scene. Let's see what Corey does here. Either my trading paints isn't fully loading or there's a bunch of people that don't have any paints on their cars. Leighton's out. He's got a paint, yeah. Where's he at? Let's come around to the last sector. 1 minute left to quality. This will be the last lap for sure. Around the last bend, let's see if he improves at all. Quite. He was 3/300ths off his best. Leighton still running. He's probably, I don't know how you tell how many laps they've done. Laps. Oh, there it counts. Yeah. So he's just doing some extra practice. There it goes. All right, we're going to go to warm up.
Good quality.
We got a 10-minute warm up.
You want to know something funny? I didn't realize we had 3 laps. I slowed down after my second lap.
Oh, the misery.
Well, I definitely appreciate you doing that. That's about right. Hey, Will, did you know there's 3 laps?
By the way, there's 3 laps.
Didn't we just have a 10-minute warm-up?
No, we had an hour warm-up. I think you should bring the qualifying. Oh, you disqualified. Hey man, 10 minutes is only 10 more minutes of being able to ask questions about next season, so fire away guys. I think you need to ask another, is it even? Should we ask an oval question or a road question? Road.
I think we had a road question I missed because I was messing with stuff.
Yeah, I was just asking if we were doing single make again. Like, pick your car and stick with it.
Oh no, we are going to open that back up. We decided since the league is more fun, you should be able to drive whatever car you feel comfortable enough in, and also we don't have any eSport Pro drivers that have the capability of running the best car in the best way. So we're just saying run whatever you want.
You that not eSports drivers.
Hey, you bought my engine.
My sponsor will be in touch.
Where should we put this? Let's just put on most exciting and see what happens.
I have an oval question now.
Fire away, buddy.
Some questions about the new upcoming
How closely
seasons.
did you follow my suggested schedule?
About that. I don't remember exactly what the schedule was. We basically, I pulled all of the track suggestions, did a poll, picked from the ones that were said more often, because we had like 20 track suggestions for oval. I started eliminating ones that we had done the previous season. I eliminated ones that did in the season prior to that. So we try to do pretty new schedule for the most part. Obviously, Sonoma was on there as one of them. But I'm sure a good portion of the tracks that you suggested are there.
I don't actually remember all of them last just because it disappeared as soon as it's submitted, but
Yeah, it is kind of sad. I just don't happen to have the schedule up on my second monitor right now, so if anybody had any questions specifically about that, feel free to ask it.
is it still an 8-week schedule, or did we change the length at all?
What a wonderful question. The length was changed. So we're now running a 9-week schedule instead of 8. So not a big change, but slight change.
Same amount of drop weeks, but an extra week.
Are there safety cars in this race?
Safety cars generally run on plan.
I don't think so, bud. I don't think he's going to throw a full course. There's going to be local yellows if there's an incident, but I feel like unless everyone dies in the turn 1, Brian's probably going to keep it open, but that is up to him.
Well, I don't even know where the throw flag button is, so...
You're on iRace control? Yeah.
Yeah.
The far bottom left is the pace car box, and you want to hit deploy. That was, of course, yellow.
Yeah, I see that.
And then you can use the add and subtract laps there to cut. I guess like cut and add, but that would be so that we didn't have to do 5 pace laps, which would be pretty desirable.
Yep. Should I do some admin things and tell everybody to be nice and have fun?
Yeah, man, this sets the tone.
Yep, so we're getting ready for an hour and 40 minutes. We had extra time on the server, so I threw this warm-up session in so people could take a break and get ready for the full session. How many people we got here total?
19.
19. Yeah, why doesn't it just give me a number on my whatever? So anyways, we got 19 people. We got somebody in chat saying be nice, have fun. Yep. That's exactly what we're doing. I know pretty much everybody here knows the drill. We got a couple of new people. But for the most part, drive your race. Try not to murder anyone. If something happens, don't flip out on them on the mic right away. Just kind of, keep to yourself and keep driving. It's better to focus on what you're driving, how you're driving, getting back on track if you're off track, rejoining safely, all that kind of stuff. So we never know exactly what happens when you're in the driver's seat. So we can have a look at that after the race if we need to. But other than that, I think that's about it for this little special event we got. We don't have any special rules to cover or anything. We'll have more to cover when we go to the actual Road League.
Hey Brian, are you going to do a little post-race, debrief in Discord?
Yeah, I probably will. I guess I should probably go in the broadcasting room.
It's always fun, kind of at the end.
Agreed. Well said, Brian. Good job.
Now that was the nice recap. When League starts and Will does it, he keeps telling me everybody's going to be scared of him.
Looking forward to it.
All right. When we get done talking, I can take the iRacing UI off here, and we can have a little bit better production value going on. We got a minute left. Nobody's really talking right now. It was super hard to hear in close on the action, so went a limp cam there. Well, it sounds okay. I might need to turn chat back up because I have a hard time hearing them, but they max out the audio input, so I'm not sure if it clips or what it does. I guess I'll find out when
Brian,
I'm
is
watching.
Ken in your chat too? Because I feel like he's terrorizing both of our chats now.
What's Ken's name on YouTube?
Crap, I'm so sorry. He may find you now. I have made a decision.
He answered the question. He did. You're watching Corey. Well, whoever's in chat is watching Corey and Tiago. Yes, the truck! The truck! Show of hands who likes the pace car.
Yeah, nice pick. Although I don't know if that's accurate as a car.
Can we just take a moment and appreciate the Sex Panther paint job?
Guys, I don't see a page card.
All right.
This truck.
All right. Get ready to
Is
go.
the start on the leader or on the green?
Probably do whatever you want.
Oh, Brian.
Peaceful stall, that's right. Well, I was just super excited when he said pick which pace car, which you decided to pick the truck, just to throw him off a little bit, you know. All right, here we come, coming to the start. Red lights, but green flag, we're on. Alright, they're coming through T1. Let's see how it goes. Look through the field. Looks like everybody got through alright. No big problems. Got William taking the lead. I missed that. I was watching the whole field. Welcome in chat. Welcome in chat. Time
I'm sorry, Elliot.
broadcasting, so we'll see how it goes. I'm using
No-
a
no
bunch of new
worries.
software I've never used before. I'm adminning and doing all this at the same time. Make lots of excuses just like Ben does. William diving back down on the inside. We got a race for the front. Look at that. Oh, Daniel lost a little bit there. Does he keep it? Yeah, he's keeping second so far. He's running away a little bit. Sean Ryan's right on Daniel. See if we can make a move going up here. That's close. We got some splits that are close here. Take a run through the field and see how people are doing. So pretty much got 1 through 6 all kind of running together. Oh, they've caught. Through the field. So we got about the top 6 together. Tiago and Corey running together in the next pack. After that, we got Ryan Phillips. Joe Lee going for a move. He can't quite pull it off there. Is he going to try it on the next one? Probably doesn't have to run. Not quite a run. I really meant to get in the car and drive this track a bit before the race so I could get a feeling how it handles, so I can comment a little more on how it drives on this track. But I have limited experience in this car, and I haven't driven on this track yet, so at least not in this car. I've driven this track many times and other things. Let's have a look at that good old Ben here. Oh no, he's going off the track. Giving the commentator a little commentator curse. He can run off the track there. Whoa, we got some contact between Michael and Ryan.
Sorry, Mike, I was trying to give it to you there. I think we both have the same idea.
Next pack, we got Shauna, Chris, and Elliot all running together. We got Marcus and Chan. All right. How are we looking back at the front? Well, Daniel's all over. Is he going to be able to make a move? We got plenty of time here. running back in 7th. It's usually pretty quick. You may not be super comfortable in the car. I'm sure he knows how to handle it. Of course. We got so much time left in the race. I don't know if anybody's really going to make any big pushes, or if they're just going to hang out and ride along. I have a feeling if they're in a position where they should be in there to be following along. Positions. Looks like Tiago's a little wild back there. Looks like he had broken away from the area. That's going to cost him a little time. Let's get back up to the front there. These guys are trying to see if he does anything. Oh, looks like he's peeking his nose in. Nope, not quite. Might just be getting in his head, trying to get William to make a mistake. Who's behind? Sean's behind them. I have a feeling Sean's just chilling and seeing what's going to happen here. Daniel's peeking out again. Long Beach flashback. Yep, could be. Oh, Tiago. I think I'll be talking about Tiago. Daniel sticks it on the inside, completes the pass. Now he's around. Let's see if he'll run away or if it was all draft. William was able to leave him a bit in the beginning. The overhead caught up to him. I don't know if he was off track or something. We were looking through the field. Might be settling in with Daniel in the front there for a bit here. It looks like they're breaking away. I wonder if Daniel was a little bit quicker. Now Williams just riding in the draft. It definitely looks like they pulled some spaces. And who's behind Chris? This pack's getting a little broken up now. Daytona 24-hour together, but I'm not super familiar with his driving style. Now that, I was gonna say now, he's pulling back in. Now that Daniel has passed him, he may sit there and ride a bit. He did peek his nose. He might just be playing some head games. Happens. Oh, Williams on him again. It's kind of hard to watch the rest. Are this close? So make a move. Let's watch him through the first hairpin and see what happens here. I have a feeling he's just going for the ride right now. He's setting a purple lap. Got an extra boosty speed. He's pushing out a little bit. following. I don't. If he's got something for him, I think he's waiting. Let's take a look through the field here. We still got the same top group. Let's go check on Tiago. Tiago's got quite the gap going on. Oh, Corey's got. I wonder what happened to him. We got right behind Tiago. We got Ryan, Joey, and Corey Abbott behind them. We got Steve Kelly in there too. Yep, Steve Kelly's in there too. We got quite a little race going on right here between Ryan and Joey. Down. We'll turn that up. There we go. I wasn't paying attention to my audio bars there. Ooh, that even that gets loud. All right, that should be better there. Yeah, it's I keep trying to say 140 minutes. It's an hour and 40 minutes long. It's however many laps that takes. They run about 1:45 per lap. Whoa! What's going on? Oh, Daniel's up the inside. Or was William up? I'm too busy fixing my stuff. I'm not sure who was where. But we got a race for the lead going on here. Oh, they got a little touch. Williams got the inside. Oh, and he holds it. Coming into is that the last turn? Yeah, the last turn. See what kind of a run he gets out of there. He's trying to break the draft, which I still don't understand. I know how drafting works, but I don't understand how that's supposed to actually break it. Because everybody just follows, and you're swerving, which is losing you time, so just drive. Oh, he got up hard on him on brakes. William might get a better run out of this, though. I should look at Daniel instead of William, so the camera's a little more centered. Oh, Chris might be trying to make a move on Daniel there. Popped out for a bit. We got a good lead pack going on up here. Yes, they will pit. I do not know how long they can go on a tank of gas. They have unlimited tires, so they can take tires if they want. They have full fuel. It's not restricted. So we'll see when they start to pit. Oh, they're breaking away. Is he pushing? Oh, no, not quite pushing. The way it's looking right now, if these two could work together a little bit, if one of them could just pick somebody to lead, and they could do a little bit of bump drafting on the straights. I don't know if the straights probably aren't quite long enough, but if they could do a little bit of bumping, they might be able to break away from everyone. What do you mean no fuel, no tires? They have 100% fuel in the tank. It's not restricted. They got a pit for fuel. There's no limit on tires, so they can do whatever they want with tires. They can take them or not. They're getting stacked back up again. Let's have a little look from inside Daniel's car here. Are we coming around? Yeah, we're coming around about the last lap. We'll take a lap around with him. Yeah, sometimes in League we restrict how much fuel they have, so we have to pit. They're shorter races, but that way they have to pit. In this instance, it's a long race. We just said full fuel tank, but yeah, they will still have to refuel. Irish and English not working together. Yep. Oh, he looked like he was swatting flies a little bit there. We'll just ride around for a full lap. See what this looks like. Oh, you just can't see the cup holder. It's on the. You gotta hide it on the inside the door there. How fast they get going? We have any way? We don't have any way of seeing that. Oh, he's popping out. Is he gonna make the move? Here he goes. He's going for the move. They're side by side. Oh, he doesn't. Or did he? Yeah, he got it completed. I got mixed up looking between my monitors there. Oh, it looked like somebody was stopped. Did I see somebody stopped on the track there? B-Day is coming up. Oh, get him a beer helmet. That's great. Great choice. I need one of those for Oval League. We have the Natty Light cautions over on my stream when I do Oval League. And before anybody says that Natty Light's bad, it's for the memes. Well, these guys are just battling it out. I'm surprised. They do know they have an hour and 20 minutes left, right? Because they are driving hard, trying to get around each other. Oh, popping out, taking the inside line. Trying to cross over, maybe? Must be hating this car. He might, I don't know. Everybody seems to love this car. Plus it's free. Can't argue with that. This and the track are free content. Looks like he might be breaking away a little bit. All right, they're getting a little split up. Let's take a peek through the field again here. So we still got the same? We kind of still have the same lead pack. Nothing much has changed there. Tiago is doing what I like to do, or what seems to always happen to me. Just get out on an island by yourself and just throw in some hot laps. Don't have any fun racing. Nope, fun is not allowed. No fun. Can't race anybody. No fun allowed. You're just doing hot laps. That seems to what happens to me. So hopefully he's enjoying his time putting in some hot laps. Maybe he'll get caught back up. He's not too far out. What is he? He's 4 seconds. And he's got 5 seconds behind him. So it's one of those things that you're hot lapping, but at least there's no pressure on you. So it's nothing too bad going on. Let's see. We got Jolie and Ryan Phillips are by themselves. Corey's 3.5 seconds off. I wouldn't be surprised if Corey caught up to these guys. Corey's got Steven right behind him. We haven't really had any big changes in the... Oh, this group's broken up a little bit. Whoa, Ben's trying to drift. Trying to be Initial D in here. He's in the right car for it. Just, you know, way newer than what's in the anime. Elliot is a newcomer. Looks like he's hanging out around Ben there. We got Rashana behind him. Ryan, Chris. I think Chris has dropped back. Chris was up higher than that, wasn't he? Earlier? I could swear he was. Initial B. They might have a little decent race going on right there. Looks like Chan's got a little bit of damage going on. Wonder how much that's slowing him down on the straights. It's not awful, but it is bent up a little bit. Oh, we got... Whoa, what? Oh, no, we got Williams off.
Damn it, sorry.
Let's see if the replay works. Did that work? It didn't... There it goes. Well, that's just him off track. That's not how he got off track. Oh, did he go off with Chris? Oh, no, him and Chris. Let's see if we can see Chris here. That's just him off track. I want to see he went off track. Well, that's closer. Here we go. I finally found it. Here we go. Oh, Daniel got loose. And it knocked William over. Oh, man, that sucks. Chris was just a casualty of that one. That is rough. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. All right, now, where's my live button? There it is. All right, now we're back live. Looks like they pit, and they're probably going to go ahead and grab some fuel. They do have... Everyone does have a... one instant repair. So they probably grabbed their instant repair to fix any damage if they needed to. So what is that? How does that leave the lead? All right, so we got Daniel still leading. Sean is right behind him.
Only if you need fuel, buddy.
Thank you.
Hate to see it, love to watch it. That's right. I know how what it's like to be the people that get caught up in it, and it's not fun, but it is fun to watch. So now we got a lead pack whittled down to 4 people, it looks like. We got Daniel, Sean, Raphael up to third. And a Leighton bringing up the back there. What did that do to Tiago in all this? He's got about the same gap. He's just kind of holding steady there. He didn't really gain anything on him. Has Corey caught up with the group in front of him yet? Oh, he's staying pretty stable too. All right, we got anybody, I need to move this up a little bit. Okay, we got anybody close on track? The leaders, of course. Who else we got? Chris and Chan are still going at it back there. They have been close this whole time. Oh. William was out for a... What? It told me William was out for a second. That was a little weird. Let's try TV1. Trials. It's been on TV3 most of the time. Looks like Chris might be pulling a little gap. Oh, no, he's not. Never mind. I thought he was pulling a little gap there, and suddenly Chan came out of nowhere. They got a hell of a race going on back there. What do we got up front? Sean is he closing up on him? He's within a second. No, I think Daniel's pulled away a little bit. Kind of almost have to run TV3 to get wider shots to see everybody. Everybody's... Oh, we got Elliot and Ben right next to each other. Let's see if our other race admin can put the moves on. Will and I will be stepping in for adminning the Road League this season, so Ben, our normal admin for everything, can take a break and actually do some driving. He does a lot of hard work putting on all the races, broadcasting all of them, doing everything he can. We're giving him a little break this season. Always popping out. Is he going to make the move? Oh, no. Coming back in. Just showing him that he's there. Giving him a little reminder. Takes that nice and wide. Oh, he's got four-wheel slip coming off the apex. That's going to cost him a little bit of time. Ben is currently up one position from where he started, so he's doing all right. Let's see, looks like Chris ended up in 11th. After the incident, William ended up in 16th. Not sure what happened to make him split so much there. He's on an island by himself. Speaking of islands, how's Tiago doing? Yep, he's still out there plugging away by himself, throwing in some hot laps. Corey and Stephen Kelly within a second of each other. Maybe everybody's finally starting to settle in a bit. Oh, we got Raphael's right on Sean right now. Got a pretty good little battle there going on for second. Sean is pretty dang good. I don't know if I just know it's not going to be easy to get by him. If you can count on one thing, it's going to be hard to get around him. He is fast and he knows how to do what he needs to do. I'm a little bit surprised he's not right up on Daniel, but he's not that far off either. Been holding within a second pretty much this whole time. Let's take a little... Last time I rode along with somebody, they started to pass somebody. So let's take a little ride with Raphael here. Where are we at on the lap? Oh yeah, we're coming around towards the end. We'll take a lap with Raphael here. Coming around the last corner. Looks like he needs to wipe his windshield off. Let me see what overlays I got here. Can we see the speed? We can see the battle box, which will show some relatives. You guys can see the relatives there. That's kind of handy. We can show driver inputs, except that's over the top. That's not really helpful. Surely we can see the speed. Not that these cars are fast, but surely we can see the speed in here somewhere. Or some kind of something. About the driver details. Can we put lap times in there? There we go. We got the best, the last. I kind of like that. Raphael currently sitting one position up from start, as well as Sean. Who are the big movers we got right now? Looks like currently Tiago's the biggest mover at +5. Corey's +4. Steven's +4. Coming around, second to last corner. That one's a fun corner. Just flat out and turn it in. At least in the Miata, it's a lot of fun. It's about the same in this car, I'm sure. Oh, Ben just got past. Oh, he's side by side right now. Who's he fighting with? Fighting with Ryan. Oh no, he got loose. Well, he's still, I think last time I checked he was one up from where he started, and it looks like he's still one up. Why are...
Yeah, you can pass me on the straight.
Where's the laps? Yeah, they're not laps. Why are some things blue and some things red? I don't know what any of that means. Well, blue. Oh, it's from that driver's perspective, I guess. So the next so many cars ahead of him would be a lap down if he got up there to pass them. It's a little bit weird. It shows it that way in the for the stream, though. Battle box. Is there a way to... Nope, that doesn't change it. That's battle for first. That's a little bit... That might be a little bit better to show. Well, supposedly Tiago crashed at some point, but he's in the same spot and could have been an off track or something. I know that's something SDK likes to do. Who we got? Oh! Ben and Roshana are close together, both in the Six Sigma cars. So it's kind of hard to tell them apart. We got 777 and number 18. Got the two Six Sigma cars going out. Oh! Ryan passed...
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Ryan passed Elliott. Oh, we got them side by side. Coming down the straight.
Sure.
Elliott's up the inside. He's got a bit of a run extended out in front of him. Let's see if Roshana, or not Roshana, to see if Ryan can strike back here. Plus 32, plus 30. And he's right. Oh, no. He's a little too far inside. He's going to poke the nose out, though.
Round 3.
We'll try it.
They're chatting with each other there. Oh, he's down on the inside. He's he makes the pass on T1. So see if Elliott can strike back here. This is one hell of a race we got going on.
Holy crap, it's stuck.
Got the first kind of hairpin coming up here. He gives him the space. Very nice driving. We swap back. He may have the run to get on the inside of him again. Got the inside. Elliott gives him the space. Completes the pass. You could try again at the end of this, maybe. Other than that, there's not any real good places to try to get back until T1 again. Oh no, and he slides! No! Well, that's such a good race going.
That was fun while it lasted.
Oh, of course.
Oh, that was awesome. Whoa, we got 3 Six Sigma cars going on back there. Oh, Williams there. Williams catching people working his way back up, it looks like. Just caught Ben there. He's going to be up on Roshana here pretty quickly.
I appreciate that, Ben.
Sounds
I'm
like.
not gonna slow 2 guys down, buddy. I'll just stick with slowing myself down.
Yep. So, I was gonna say, sounds like Ben led him around. He knows he was up there leading. He was faster. Oh, what happened to Tiago? Oh, he's in the pits. How many people have pit so far? Let's find the pit strategies here. Nobody in the lead as pit? Is that what that's? Whoa! Uh-oh. that was bad. Oh, Ryan Phillips crashed. What happened there?
Appreciate that, Shana. No problem.
Oh, that was the same spin as what happened to Ryan. The other Ryan. Or not Ryan. Was it? No, I can't remember who it was. Whatever. Uh-oh. We got Ryan Thompson again. Oh, he got out in the grass. Oh, sick drift. Nicely caught. And he keeps it going. Lets people around. Looking good. All right, let's go back to live. So I believe, back to the pit stint length, everybody in the lead is still on the same pit strategy. I wish I could see other people. Because Tiago pit on 23. I'm not sure what was going on there. Points for style for sure. Wow, Williams already back up 3 more positions? Yeah, because he was 12. He was 12 down. Now he's 9 down. How the leaders holding on? They've kind of spaced out. Oh, Raphael has fallen off a bit. Who else we got close? Oh, we got Tiago next to Ben. Whoa, that was close. That could have partly been the camera angle, but that looked like Ryan was almost up the end of Ben.
Going good.
Tiago's coming up the inside of Rashana. Or is that William? No, yeah, that was Rashana. Tiago is on the move. Maybe he just got tired of hot lapping, so that's why he went in for a pit. Just to mix things up a bit. Let's see, the leaders are still gapped out a bit. Currently, right now, Corey and Steve, who is he's about 8 seconds behind. Both of them are up 6 positions, having a pretty good race so far. Corey seems to have been pretty consistent with where he's at. How are lap times looking?
All right, Ben.
Lap times are pretty close. Oh.
Yeah, I'm not really having a great time.
Sounds like
pretty good there for a moment.
been having a little trouble there.
At least you have a cool paint scheme, Ben.
And your voice is still beautiful.
See if William's still catching.
Could be worse. Could be in a GT3 right now.
Where's the last
I'd be back
lap?
on the field.
Oh yeah, last lap he was about almost 2 seconds up on Elliott. And Tiago's close to matching him. Tiago just had his best lap of the race. So Tiago's probably going to be looking to maybe follow William up through some other cars.
Man, you're not going to have to pit, are you, Sean?
Yeah, they haven't.
He caught on.
They still haven't pit up there yet. It's going to be interesting to see when they have to come in. Sean's just been following, so he's probably been saving some fuel.
0.8 lap margin right now. That's damn good.
Names weren't changing colors before, were they? Let's do that. Nope, that didn't change anything. Never mind.
Somehow you still have patience.
I want to see when these guys are going to come in. Could possibly be a good way to pass.
Still got a ways to go, man. Still got to make it happen. I'm pulling for you.
What's the time delta here? So is that's how far behind? I don't understand what that's telling me. Let's try it with somebody else. Who else we got going on here? Is there anybody close? I don't see any real close numbers. So is this the gap to the person behind them? So the gap has been closing there of Chris to Steven. I mean, that could make sense. Let's see, oh yeah, last lap. Man, Chris was flying the last lap with a 144. 144.87. So Chris is on the move coming back up. He has been gaining on Stephen Kelly hard. William just pulled off another pass. Oh, where we caught him in the act. Coming around the inside of T1. Elliott's not giving it to him, though. Oh! Looked like he nosed over a little quick. But I think that was just camera angle. Williams going to hold the inside in here down to the hairpin. Keeps it nice and tidy. Back on the gas. Ooh, nice backfire there. Coming from Elliott's car. Elliott's still fighting him. You gotta be have a pretty decent drive going on to to be defending like that against somebody who was leading earlier in the race. It's a great showing from Elliott there. Looks like William may be around now. Let's turn on we need the battle box. Oh, where? Oh, Elliott went in the pits. Is it time to pit? Coming down pit road. So Elliott's in the pits. He hasn't, as far as I know, he hasn't had any trouble. What lap? We're 30 laps in. I wonder if the leaders are going to be coming in soon. Surely they can't stay out too much longer. I wonder how long it takes to fuel one of these. It's up on the stands. Tires are changed. And he's away. That's not a fast pit stop, that's for sure. "41-second stop. And he comes out next to Chris? Who was that? No? What? Oh, he came out. He came out in the, not the leaders, but the kind of the second pack. Okay. All right, let's go have a peek at the leaders again. See how they're doing here. Oh, Sean has made the pass. When did that happen? I have a little... Oh, it literally just happened. I missed it. Let's see if we can do a replay of that. Just going up the inside into the major hairpin, I believe. Yeah, the major hairpin. Then you got the left-hander coming down here. So Sean finally puts a pass on him. Let's go back to live and see how if it's still the same. Yep. So we got a new leader. Sean's out there with Daniel right on him. I know Daniel won't let him get away. Daniel's gonna hold him right there, I'm sure.
Rose before hose.
I see Ryan Phillips is now in the pits. Surely they're getting close to running out of fuel. They've been on track for almost an hour now. I don't know how big of a gas tank that has, but running that hard for that long, I would guess they got to be running on fumes. They are mixed into lap traffic right now. A lot of that's from people who have pit already. Well, they're going another lap. They're going to be putting Ryan down for a lap for his pit. We still have the top 6 have not pit. Oh wait, no, Leighton's in. We got Oops, clicked the wrong thing. P4 coming into the pits right now. And is he just getting fuel? No tires? Car's not being jacked up. That was fairly quick. It was a 12-second pit stop. Did he... I can't remember if he had to pit before. Surely not. Let's go back to the leaders. If they pit together, even if they pit separate, this could be a game changer for the lead. I hear the pit siren going off. Nope, still not yet. Still out there racing. Boy, everybody's got so mixed up now. Currently, as pitting stands, Corey Abbott's up 7 positions. He has not pit yet, though. We have the top 5 haven't pit yet. Chris Dowden, of course, because of that wreck earlier, had to pit for some repairs, but he is back up there. How far off of... He's about 6.5 seconds off of Corey. He's made up a lot of ground, but he's going to have to pit probably an extra time. We'll see how the timing works out at the end, but surely he's going to have to pit again before the end.
Thank you, Chris.
Got it. You're making a comeback.
Can we turn the license? There we go. That's wait, now I got 2 gaps. That's not better. Interval? No. Oh, what's the... There we go. We could leave it on the gained. That's better than seeing their iRacing stats. We don't... This is a league. We don't care about iRacing stats. Of course, that's in the battle box still. I wonder if I can change that. Stuff's going to happen while I'm messing with stuff. I just know it. Oh, yeah. We got license details. So let's... About pit stops. Okay, that could maybe be handy sometimes. Oh, Sean going proper wide there, using all the track. Pit lap. Of course, these guys haven't pit yet. What else we got? Top speed. What are the top speeds? Ryan Phillips got to 115 at one point. All right, we've hit an hour and they have not pit yet. Going through all the settings here. Ahead, behind. I may break things. What does this do? Didn't seem to do anything. Like 20. We do that. Okay, yeah, that works. Except I said 10 and it's showing 11, which is odd. Okay, we'll put that back. Playing with all the buttons here. Do we have anybody close on track? William and Tiago, right next to each other. Did William fall back or did Tiago catch up? Yep, Sean and Daniel are just cruising for sure. Surely they've got to be pitting soon. Surely. I just wish I could figure out why the leaderboard's doing up a lap and down a lap with the red and blue. Because it's relative based on who I'm clicking on or showing in the camera, but I just want them to be all white. Looks like William might be running away a little bit. Daniel, no, he did not pit yet. The top 5 have not pit yet. Which Chris is back up to the 6th now, and he's already pit. So he's on quite the run, but he's probably going to have to pit again before the end of the race, I would assume. I don't think he'll have enough fuel to make it all the way because of that early wreck. I assume he went ahead and topped off with that wreck, but possibly not. Leaders are right about a second. I think they're just riding. Tiago's caught, or not caught back up, but William's not leaving. Oh, William's off. Oh, hold it, keep it. All right, good save. It is hard to drive in the grass in iRacing. It is so slippery. Well, William's going to have a little bit of work ahead of him again. Try to get back past Tiago. Go check out the leaders. Who have I not checked on in a while? Joe Lee's kind of been sneaky. He snuck up there into 4th place, been hanging out there. I'm not sure how long he's been there. He's having a pretty good race. Looks like he's been putting in some pretty decent times. Okay, they're coming around for a new lap. See what the lap times are like here. Are you sure that's what Google said? I would think green means natty light drinker, and red means Bud Light drinker. Or excuse me, sugar water drinker.
You can pass, Joe.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, somebody letting Joe around. Who's that? Oh, Michael. Or Rashana. Yeah, that was Roshana. Kind of wish my leaderboard would match where they are on track and not just position. May have been the wrong site. Yeah, Google never lies. What are you talking about? They have still not pit yet. Unless this is lying to me, but I see the top 5 haven't pit. Stephen Kelly has yet to pit. Ryan Thomas has yet to pit. Roshana has yet to pit. Chan has a pit lane time, but no pit for some reason, as well as Chris Schusler. I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, Corey's in. We got Corey coming down pit road. This is his first pit stop, I believe. No, maybe not. Because I didn't name him when I was just going down the list, did I? So he's going to be dropping back. I guess there's just going to be one pit because they're over halfway through. And according to my stuff, the leaders haven't pit yet. That was a very quick pit. A 7-second pit. Must have just been topping off gas to finish out the race. Sean's... Oh no, they're still right next to each other. Nobody else right now is too close on track. Tiago and William are still going at it back there. After William had that little bit of trouble, he hasn't been able to catch back up to Tiago quite yet. Let's have a now that I know how that lap thing works, let's have a look at the time delta. Yeah, the time delta. There we go. There's a graph that's not just all one way. So is that saying... I have the hardest time reading that. So the gap was closing back down the last few laps. Let's go back to the leaders. They're pretty close right now. So now we're down to the top 4 have not pit yet. How long can this thing go for?
What a day.
Oh, what was that? Oh, let's see what happened. It says William passed Tiago. Oh no, Tiago got big time loose off the dirt. He must have been telling him what to save. I think that's what he said. That was one hell of a save. Oh, somebody else is going off right there. Ryan Thomas going off track. Things are getting wild.
All right, Ryan, that was kind of sketchy.
Which Ryan was that? Oh, was that when he went off track? Or the other Ryan? Not too sure which Ryan that was. I'm really curious to see what happens with the pits here. Especially, like, surely they can't go all the way. Surely they're going to have to pit. Whoa! Sean just disappeared. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Did he lose connection?
Sean? There you are.
Oh, he's back! We're saved. He's back. Oh, wow. Wow. He was gone for like 3 seconds. Or no longer.
Didn't say a normal left. I am still here.
Yeah, you disappeared for a good 5 to 10 seconds there. That was wild.
That's not good. That'd be really unfortunate for going through all this to disconnect at the end.
That would be very rough. Oh, they streamed that with jesters? I see.
And I took my cloaking device off.
You called a cell phone, works every time. Oh, Stephen Kelly's finally coming down the pits. This is Stephen's first pit. Is there a pit count? Ah, this is the pit count. Okay. So yeah, now we're still down to the top 4, have not pit yet. Oh, what happened? Uh-oh. Sean's going backwards. Did he pit? What happened? Oh, I think he got disconnected. Let's watch the replay here. Oh no.
No problem, Chris.
He can just not catch a break.
Race Control, is he still here?
Wait, did he? We are checking.
I'm still in DC.
He can hear you.
There he is. There he is.
It was Discord.
Wow, that was even bigger disconnect than last time, or pause. Oh no, he's gone again. Oh no. Oh, this is not good. Is he actually disconnected?
Thank you, Ben.
I don't show disconnects in my game, so I don't know.
I think we need to hold a memorial.
We will at turn 1.
It's counting him as out right now.
I like to have the same cheat codes you got.
Ah, what a tough break. The weird part is it's almost like he's still... Maybe they just haven't caught up to that yet. Corey should be coming by. Yeah, maybe it's just a cloaking device. Maybe he's hiding. Waiting to strike. Yeah, there they go. Oh, William Tiago at it again? What's going on back here? Oh, they are. These guys are going at it again. Well, that really sucks for Sean. Daniel's out there with like an 11-second lead, I believe. Has yet to pit, but the top 3 still have yet to pit. William and Tiago are really going at it. Tiago trying to nose in the inside there. Doesn't quite pull it off. Yeah, you gotta...
My bad, I didn't want to make a move to that
The hamsters must have ran out of energy. Maybe he forgot to feed them today.
I was prepared to give it to you if you wanted it.
Yeah, it finally said Sean jumped to pits. Wait, it says he left pits. Is he back?
We gotta work together now.
It says he's in pit exit. He's back!
I think you guys really need to fight.
I've never seen a car connection like this before. I've never seen this happen. I've been trying to check for a way to look at fuel. I haven't seen any way to do it yet, unfortunately. I mean, technically, we could go here. I don't know what the dash does, but technically we could go here and then go to the cockpit. Is there any... It doesn't always make everything active when you're spectating, though. So this might not be... This might not actually show all the details we need. But sometimes you can see low fuel lights on, or, you know, things like that. I see fuel something on there, but it's not really telling us much of anything. So where does that put Sean? Put Sean back at 7th. He now has a pit. So through all of this... Oh, he's going out wide. Through all of this, did he not actually disconnect and he just went to the pits? And did his pit stop? Is that what happened? We got William and Tiago really going at it back there. So if Sean's still in it, this is going to be interesting to see what happens when Daniel comes in for a pit. We're down to about 20 minutes to go.
Go ahead, Lincoln.
Ooh, Daniel had a really bad lap last lap. What happened there? I don't see any warnings for him. I'm not sure. Not sure what happened, but he was 3 or 4 seconds off pace. Tiago got around William. I was looking at... I'm sorry if this showed on stream, but I was looking the other way, trying to figure things out. Did Tiago hold... Oh, he got around him before the turn. Okay. Just had a good run on him.
Thank you, Daniel. Yeah, I need to use you, buddy.
Who else do we got that's close? Is that about it? This is kind of the closest battle we got going on. Still waiting on Daniel to get in the pits. Maybe I'll continue to keep checking for fuel. I don't see any place I can really check on it, though. Unless that's something I can add. Let me check here. Fuel. Import. Oh, it's already on the screen. Well, then where is it? Because I sure as hell can't find it. Oh, there it is. Fuel. Hide, show, no. Let's get rid of that for now. Or actually, let's put the battle box on. Lap, auto, laps. Oh, I didn't notice that. Look at the look at the team on William White there. Murdoch's Garage Racing. There's no bias here. Uh-oh, Tiago's off. Got wide around the corner. Williams got the position back. These guys have just been swapping back and forth. Almost purely on mistakes. Oh, Sean's back with a vengeance after that whatever was happening. Laying down a purple lap on those fresh tires. I assume fresh tires. we didn't actually get to see his pit because he was not there. So I don't know if he got tires or not, but I'm guessing he did. Actually, his pit time was only 16 seconds, so maybe not. Yeah, Tiago's turning this Toyota GR into a rallycross car. Oh, he's right on William. William had a little wiggle there. These cars do like to wiggle the butt under heavy braking in certain circumstances. You used to be able to get them to three-wheel around corners, but they fixed some of that. I don't know if you can still get them to do it. They used to do it real bad, pick up one of the rears in a tight turn. But they fixed that kind of shortly after the car was released. Yeah, there's a show and hide for the fuel, and they both say show, but I don't see the fuel showing anywhere. That may not be a broadcast thing. That may be like a personal overlay thing. I'm not when you're spectating like this. iRacing doesn't let you get all of the telemetry for everything, so I don't know if that's something it's not letting us see or what. Raphael has been slowly creeping up on Daniel. Top three have still yet to pit. Joe Lee's looking good at 4 positions up, sitting in third right now. But if you look just 13 seconds back, which if they're going to have to pit is an eternity for them, not for Chris. That was bad wording there. Oh, somebody's down pit road. Who is that? That's Ryan Thompson going down pit road. But Chris is going to be taking this away if these guys have to pit. Oh, I was just speaking about Joe Lee and he went off track. Oh no. Yeah, maybe he is in fuel save mode. His last lap was, of course, his tires are getting pretty chewed up by now, but his last lap was a bit off from everyone else up there. He may be trying to save till the end. It's another reason why I wish I would have remembered to do some laps in here before the race, so I could have had an idea of what the fuel situation was. Oh, what happened to Corey? Let's have a look at Corey here. Oh, come on! iRacing, come on! There was nothing he could do about that. That was just barely. Let's take a look at the the left rear suspension on that. I assume he touched dirt just the tiniest bit. Oh! Hate to see it. Hate to see that. And in iRacing, when that happens, there's just nothing you can do about it. And well, if Daniel is in fuel save mode, he might need to start picking up the pace because Raphael is coming. Let's see, we get these time deltas back up here. That's, oh, that's the wrong way. We gotta focus on the leader here. Yeah, look at that gap coming down from Raphael to Daniel. If he's in fuel save mode right now, he might start to want to pick it up a bit. This 2.5 seconds isn't real close, but it's not far either. They still have not pit. The top three still have not pit. Oh, we got William and Tiago going at it again. This has just been the reoccurring fight of the race. Been great racing between them. A lot of times they seem to capitalize on mistakes that the others are making, each other's making.
Thanks, Mark.
And Sean Ryan is right in front of them. No, he's a little ways up there. Well, he's 3 seconds up.
Thank you.
Got a lap car letting them around so they can continue battling. If William can keep it clean here, he might be able to hold off Tiago till the end of the race. We're coming down to 10 minutes left. No, Raphael did not pit yet. Well, they are... What's the gap to Chris here? 25-second gap. Oh, Raphael's in. Raphael's coming down the pit road. We'll see where this puts him out compared to Chris. Pit lane time is like 40-some seconds. So we will see. Oh, Jolie's coming in as well. So Chris should easily have him. Oh yeah, Chris is, I hear him driving by, he's gone. So I'm afraid if Daniel has to pit, Chris may pull off the win here. Raphael did only lose the position to Chris, though. And I thought Chris was going to have to pit again because of his early pit, but with as close as these are getting to the end without pitting, he may have enough to make it without having to pit again. So after that early incident that wasn't his fault, he gets caught in, still making the best time he can, driving up through the field. He did a super quick pit stop, so I assume he didn't get tires, he just got fuel. His original pit was under 7 seconds. So whatever he didn't do much. He must have just got a splash of fuel to finish out the race and got his instant repair and moved on. But now with a 21-second gap, depending on what there feels like, Daniel could really just go into big-time fuel save mode. Which maybe he has, because his last lap was...
Pushing like a dump truck.
Was 4 or 5 seconds off. His last lap was a 150 compared to Chris's 145. So it is looking like he's got some time to work with if he wants to save fuel. I would have never have imagined that these cars could go this long on a single tank of gas. Even the Endurance GT3 cars have a big tank in them, and of course these things kind of sip gas compared to the, you know, the big high horsepower motors. But even the GT3s with a big tank of gas can only go like 45 minutes. So coming down to the wire, about 7 minutes to go. Pretty much all eyes are on Daniel at this point, trying to see if he can go the whole distance. That gap's closing up. He's definitely got to be in fuel save mode. He's got 18 seconds to play with here. We can keep the battle time, or not the battle time, the lap time. Time delta, that's what that little box on the bottom right is called. We can keep the time delta up there and see, watch the gap close. Who's that riding along behind him? Okay, he's got Ryan Thomas riding along behind him. Oh, Chris is within 17 seconds of him now. Do we have any close battles on track to have a peek at while this is going on? Oh, of course we do. We got Tiago and William. They're about a second apart, but it looks like they're the closest thing we got happening right here. They've had a great back and forth through the whole race tonight. I'm really surprised how close these guys have been through pretty much the whole race after that first incident happened. Usually in a road race, you get this far in and everybody's just separated and kind of doing their own thing, unless the leaders might be battling it out, but otherwise it's usually pretty boring. But these guys have just been going at it. Yeah, Daniel versus his fuel gauge is definitely a close battle going on right now. So we're within just a couple minutes. 4 minutes left. And he's still hanging on out there.
Hey, what's up, Chris?
Oh, sounds like he found Chris.
How you looking on fuel?
That's what we all want to know. How you looking on fuel?
We'll talk about it.
It sounds like he's gonna try to go all the way, but he's not sure if he can make it. That's That's what, yep, that's what that says to me. 3 minutes to go. And Chris has got that gap whittled down to 14 seconds. I forget when the last time we looked, but it was just a few minutes ago he was at 17. So let's go have a look at the gap here. Oh yeah, you can see that gap just dropping.
Yeah, come on, man. Have fun.
I think there's no way Chris is gonna catch him unless he runs out of fuel. Yeah, they only have maybe one more lap after this. Maybe two? Yeah, they might have 2 laps left. That's the other thing. With Daniel that far in the lead, he can kind of control
5 maybe?
how many laps the race ends up at
I don't
being
have
a
lot of my
timed.
credit, but a bump draft will go a long way. Don't do it, Ryan.
How much money you pay?
Yeah, Chris. How much will you pay?
Sounds like he's a little worried about his fuel there.
I'll push you across the line if I have to, and come straight. Why not?
What a team player. I waited to accelerate.
I mean, we're technically in a team. I could oblige.
Don't tell him that.
All right, is this going to be the last lap? I believe this should be the final lap.
All right. That's
I don't see any last lap signs. I don't. Does this show?
Guys, don't let any of that distract you from the fact that
Nothing.
we're in 307
Nothing here.
And about to take it's off.
If he would have just been a little bit slower, he wouldn't have had to do another lap. But I'm guessing he's got
If I get to you, I'm pushing
2
you.
laps
Hell
to
yeah.
go now. Chris is down to 10 seconds. I don't know if that timer's off. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I really thought that should have been last lap there.
This is so painful. I can see you at the end of the straight.
You can see him but can't quite get him. Oh, Leighton just made a pass. For P3, let's have a... Oh!
Talk about painful.
My bad. I mean, that kind of works. We'll just leave it here. Looks like he takes him on the inside coming down to this hairpin. I had the wrong camera selected for the replay. Yep, he just got him there. All right, let's go back to live. We're coming around. Surely this is the last lap. Oh no, that's race finish. I never saw the white flag. Where was the white flag warning at? Okay, well, now next time I know to just trust my gut. That was white flag. Somehow Daniel pulls it off without any pits, which is something I kind of hate to see. It used to happen in the Reddit racing league all the time. There was one guy that could just save fuel all race long, and the races were designed to where you had to pit but he would save fuel through the whole thing somehow.
Did you
And
run out of fuel at the line?
Just over.
oh, he's out of fuel now. Well, disqualified because you can't make it back to pits on your own power.
I don't know what you're talking about. Look at me, man. You need to provide a fuel sample.
Yeah, I need a liter at least for a fuel sample, please.
I can give a fuel sample. Let me take his spot.
Sean, man.
Good,
2 laps of fuel left.
good race, good fuel saving.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Oh, everybody's crashing. He got
Ladies
shoved.
and gentlemen.
Oh, we had
Elliot, do you want to pump me?
Chris came down to 9-second gap there.
Maybe?
He was big time. Daniel was big time fuel saving.
William, man, that was fun at the first. I'm sorry. Sorry I lost it.
I'm at the end of the straight. My hands are off the wheel. Do what you will.
Who's that? Was that a Leighton?
Can't turn, man. It won't turn.
No. I missed
Everybody
who said
in the
that.
conga line now. Except those two.
That was impressive.
Sorry, we were racing.
Who's reversing? What is happening?
Awesome.
Yeah, Chris had a great comeback there.
Across the finish line, please.
I would join you, but I'm maxing out at 14 miles an hour. Actually, I've hit 18. Can I hit 20? Zach, how does my car...
They're slowly getting him back around. We'll see if he makes it back into the pits.
Elliot, you are completely tricycling.
Could you give me a push at the end of that?
Oh, he's not moving anymore.
Great.
Hey, Ben, can you push me?
Oh, oh.
Jago, I think... Oh,
Don't
I got a ride.
black flag me for speeding.
Push it past me.
Yep, that was a great race.
My pit limiter isn't working.
We'll give the some people some interviews here after the race. We'll be back for the actual road league, not next week, but the week after.
Elliot, is this
Same
your
bat
white
time,
flag?
same bat place.
Oh, I've already crossed the line.
Somebody's trying to do donuts in the pit. I think that was
Yeah,
William. Yep, that was
Basically,
William.
yeah.
What a treat, man. Good racing. That was fun. Thank you, guys. William, we're going to have a rematch.
All right. Now, how do we do?
Just push me into the pits. My front wheel's also fallen off. My front left.
I vote Chris Dowden for the best livery, too.
Hey, a good race, everyone. Thank you. Good time. Thanks to all the new folks that participated. Enjoyed it.
See if anybody wants to
My internet died.
come in for a chat.
Yeah. Bad things.
That sucks, man.
Yeah, it was kind of
Let's see, who's all still here? Is everybody still here?
Pretty sure there
Yep.
was nothing left to do except for bringing across the line.
Yeah, you got your... What?
Everybody's talking.
Well, Elliot, what did you do?
I pit.
He pit.
I can see that you're in the... Oh my gosh, you're doing it again.
If anybody wants to have a chat, come in, I guess the general channel probably, and in the Discord. Maybe we can get Ben in here since he's a experienced interviewer.
I want to talk to you. Oh, God. Thank you, though, Brian. Thank you, Ben. That was a lot of fun. Thank you, Carrie. Oh, wait. He's not here.
Yep, Carrie's not here.
That was fun.
Oh, I got too much stuff on my screen to move around. Also, I'm going to have to add...
Of course. Not a problem. Started 15th and 15th.
We're going to see
I'm happy.
We're going to see what happens here.
Morning should be in the mail.
We'll bring Chris in here, I guess. I'm waiting to see if Ben's going to show up. He may not. Oh no, he said something. Let's bring. Maybe we can bring Sean in. Or just start pulling people, maybe. I don't know how to do this. It's not an official league. We'll just start pulling people. I'm pulling people. Oh, there's Ben. I stole you, Ben. I need to add... Uh-oh. I got an audio input I need to add here. Because I'm not capturing my Discord. No, wait, no. Nope. Audio output capture, that's what I need. And we need to do chat. Okay, hopefully it works now.
Hello.
It does work. We can hear people. Should I just drag everybody or?
It's pretty fun when you do.
Okay, I'll just drag everyone, and you can help me since you know what you're doing.
I don't know what
I'm accusing you of knowing.
I'm pretty sure you just watched an hour and 40 minutes if I have no idea what I'm doing. So don't act like I'm starting now.
Well, now you're back in your game. You're in the zone right now.
Yeah, I'm out of the chair, away from the wheel, totally in the zone now. Jesus. Oh.
Yeah. I love a good recovery drive.
Oh, we're getting pulled up.
Okay, we're getting everybody in here now.
Okay, I thought everyone was going. Cool.
Yeah, it's like, where are we going? I thought we were getting beamed away.
Yeah. I was like, where are my friends going?
Right?
I'm so confused.
Might take a little more official approach in the actual league to this bit, but I figured since it's a special event, we'll just drag everyone in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. My dad just texted me. It's like, hey, going for a chat. Going for a chat.
Oh, I should probably. Where'd my music go? I should probably get a little background music going on. Gotta get
Brian, congratulations to you, man, for I guess what? Not hosting, but what?
Broadcasting.
Chiefing this whole thing. I don't know. What do you call it?
Yeah,
officiating,
controlling. Yeah,
all that.
There we go.
I'm not.
Brian tells us what to do now.
Yes, right.
We don't have to listen to Ben anymore.
Not a stranger to streaming, but this is not the kind of stream I normally put on. So it was quite the thing to do my first time in for a almost 3-hour long total event.
It was a good one. It was cool. Like everyone was at the same car, just nice little equalizer just to kind of see who's got what skills, and it was fun. It was a nice event.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the end to go like that. Oh, we got Danny here. Oh.
Hey.
Maybe Ben dragged him. I
did.
I just scrolled up, just happened to see him. All right, so
Daniel.
who are we gonna talk to first?
I mean, I'm here.
What was
Say,
the?
grab Will. What is it? 4 in the morning over there?
It is 3:15 at the moment.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, we should enter. We don't have Alayton's not here, who finished third. So yeah, let's talk to William first. You and man, you and Tiago, you were going at it all race long.
Yeah, we were giving it full juice pretty much the entire way there. I think we were both making some mistakes. I think I just made a few more and ended up dropping back towards the end, but it was a lot of fun. So
yeah, it was
I'm
really
happy with the recovery drive.
It was really looking like you guys were capitalizing on each other's mistakes here and there.
Yeah. I think I just started to lose him towards the end of the race, and I couldn't keep with him.
Yeah, it was a little rough seeing. I know you started up front, and I forget who it was, but somebody got. That maybe it was Danny. I can't remember. Somebody got loose, and yeah, it was nobody's fault kind of thing. But man, it was rough seeing you and I think Chris. Yeah, Chris got caught in that as well.
Yeah, Well, I mean, we were side by side in the hairpin. I mean, I imagine he just understeered into the grass. So I mean, it's not his fault. I mean, it happens. But yeah, I turned around, tried to save it, and I know Chris collected me, so I was like, all right, I'll just try and keep it going straight. I had wheel damage, so I'll bring it into the pits. I forget to do my fast repair, so I have to go around again and do it, so it'll take less time. So I lose like a minute, probably, upwards of. So that kind of sucked, but from then on, it was just recovery drive, get as far back up the field as I could, do what I could do.
Yeah, you and Chris both had one hell of a recovery drive after that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Chris didn't make the fast repair mistake, and he was moving. He was really quick. Got up to P2, so good result for him as well.
Yeah, let's I don't know. Since Ben was in the race, he can't really help me out here because he didn't get to see anything.
That's one way to put it.
You were present in the race. How about
Sure.
that? You participated. Is Chris here?
What's up?
Yeah, he's there. Like we were saying, you got kind of caught up in something, just crap happens on the track like usual. But that was a hell of a recovery drive you had coming back.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. Yeah, it sucks to have an incident up front like that at the beginning, but recovery drives can be a good time. And the last few laps, I'm just sitting there pushing as hard as I can, hoping Danny runs out of gas.
Yeah, we were watching that gap, and it was just shrinking and shrinking. We're like, he probably doesn't have enough time to do it, but it was getting so close. We had no idea how Danny was going to make it without refueling.
I mean, I was just trying to make sure that if he had to pit, I was close enough that I'd come out ahead of him. So, but yeah, no, this is a real fun track, and it's a fun car, and yeah, had a real good time racing with everyone.
Yeah, it was pretty good race all around. What else do we have? You didn't pit till really close to the end. No, you had to pit early. Did you pit?
Yeah, I pitted after the incident with William, and like he said, I ticked my fast repair, so I got that real quick. And,
oh, okay. So did you?
I knew I had enough fuel. I refueled during the pit stop too.
Okay, yeah, that's.
So I didn't have to save at all.
That's what I was gonna ask. If I assume you just had a little top off.
Yep, splash and dash.
I couldn't believe how. I guess we'll talk about this with with Daniel more maybe, but I couldn't believe that the cars went that long on the fuel.
Yeah, I didn't do any fuel math ahead of the race, so I was pretty surprised.
Well, having an early incident like that, coming back out to be to P2, that was one hell of a drive. So congratulations on your P2.
Thank you.
Who else we got here? Still no Leighton. He's probably just hanging out with his guys. Let's we'll have a quick chat with the winner, Danny here.
Yeah, man. First of all, sorry, Will. Sorry, Chris. Jimmy had got me a new Spider, and I had it in the cockpit with me, and it jumped in my face, and I just couldn't. I couldn't see, and so I lost it.
Oh yeah, it's always Jimmy's fault.
It's definitely Jimmy's fault. He's not even here, but somehow.
Yep, it's always his fault.
No, that was super unfortunate, man. We had some good racing up front at first, and man, then Sean was there and figured out he was fuel saving and wasn't trying to make a pit stop.
Yeah, that was pretty wild with Sean kind of connecting in and out. Did that freak you out a little bit up there while he just disappeared in front of you?
You know, honestly, if anybody's going to blink like that, I would rather it be somebody like, Sean, Chris, or Will, because they're going to run a solid line. And as long as you run your line, you're not going to run into them.
Yeah, I felt like the gap was probably enough. You were probably pretty safe there. But I think that's the first time I've seen somebody disappear for that amount of time.
I think it was half a lap at one point.
Yeah, it was.
It's so unfortunate. If he hadn't a DC'd, he would have had that because his fuel saving was over.
Yeah, that would have been really interesting to see how that came out. But otherwise, you kept it pretty consistent. I mean, obviously, towards the end, your lap times were coming down because I assume you were saving some fuel.
About 3 seconds left.
Yeah. And of course, we talked about Chris was gaining on you. I assume there was still a bit of a gap. You're probably more worried about your fuel than Chris catching you right at the end because we were getting pretty down to the wire.
It could have gone either way. Honestly, I didn't know how much more I was going to have to save. If there would have been an extra lap, it would have been game over.
Yeah. Well, congrats on the win and the special event. Hopefully you can continue that into the season, into the league.
I'm looking forward to it. Definitely had fun with the race. Appreciate you guys putting on the special event. Chris, it sucks we didn't get to run together. Hopefully we get a lot more cars in here. I know we're going to bring a lot more Texas boys over, and hopefully next time we can do a team race.
Yeah, dude. I'm in.
Sex Panthers for life.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to this being a team race. Let's go. Since we're talking about Sean, we'll talk to Sean a bit, and then we'll catch one of the new faces here, Elliot. But Sean, did you see anything on your end when you were disconnecting? Did it just look normal to you?
It looked totally normal. I saw when I crossed the line, it said abnormal lap incontinuity or something like that. So I flipped on the quality meter and it was just red. I was like, oh, that's not good. So I'm like driving with one hand, closing out Discord, closing out any other application I have, trying to save it, but no dice.
Yeah, that's that was pretty rough how that ended up. I was really looking forward to seeing how you guys shot it out at the end there.
Yeah, I mean, so going into it, I was like looking at the time, looking at how much fuel we have. I was like, you can make this. You don't gotta stop. So I DM Ben, and I'm like, Ben, hint, you don't got to pit if you save an extra tenth of liter a lap. Like, just do it. And he's like, got it. And I was like, okay, if Ben says he's got it, there's no rule about forced pit stops. No one's gonna yell at me, so I'm gonna go for it. And we get off the line, and I just kind of hang back. I was lifting and coasting. If Chris went for a move on me at one point, I gave the spot up to him. I was just kind of running a line, trying to stay within the toe of everyone so I could keep generally on pace. And by the time that it was just me and Dan, I mean, I had a full extra lap of fuel to the margin at the end, and I was like, well, you know, I don't need to stay in his toe anymore, so I'm just gonna go and pull him along. And honestly, if I didn't disconnect, I was running 145s to the end. I think all it needed was just coming across the line. Nothing left to do but to bring it home, and unfortunately the internet had other plans.
Yeah, it was it was going to be tight on the fuel, I'm sure, but that was yeah, you disappeared the first time, and then after that it disappeared. We wasn't sure exactly what happened to you, but then it said you had pit.
Yeah, when you drop internet, it tows you back to the pits. So when I dropped out fully, it towed me, and I had to close the session, reopen it.
Oh, so
got back out.
You did have to fully reload.
Yeah.
Well, you had quite a comeback for having to reload back into the game.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't have a pit stop lined up, so that was effectively my pit stop. So it just kind of lengthened it out. I think I was about a minute behind Dan when I came out, and I think I was like P7. But was trying to get to the top 5, but it was just a little bit too much to overcome to get back past Joe at the end.
Yeah, well, had a good race. Hopefully, hopefully the internet holds out for you a little better.
Yeah, I hope so.
Coming up in the league. All right, well, let's have a chat with the new face in here.
Hey,
we got Elliot hanging out. How do you think your race went? Think you did all right?
Well, it got kind of spun in the start on turn 5.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, I ran in. I was in, I think, 6th or 7th. I qualified 8th, but then I just got spun. No fault to. It was a mutual issue there. I was a bit early on brakes. He was trying to be a bit late, so we just sort of had it coming together. I dropped down to second to last, but over time I got back up to 11th. One point was 10th, but I had to pit because me and my spotters, Noah and Zach, were unaware that you could do this with a no stop.
Yeah, that's one thing I meant to get in and do some practice laps myself just to see what it was like in the cars on the track and see what the fuel was going to look like. If I had done that, I probably would have restricted the fuel tanks a bit to make sure everyone had to pit.
Yeah, at the start of the race, I was talking with Daniel, and he's basically saying you probably will need to do a splash right at the end, so we thought it was best to short pit and undercut the competition there.
Yeah, and I guess I missed the incident you had, but I did notice that you had dropped down, but you were coming back up through the field. Seems like you had a pretty decent comeback after that.
Yeah, I had a good full lap battle with Ryan Thompson, and which was probably the highlight of my race.
I believe we caught that too.
Yeah.
I saw you guys were right next to each other. We caught it. There's with both Ryans. I always forget which ones we were looking at, but I believe we caught that on stream. You guys were neck and neck there for a bit.
Yeah. Let's see.
What else? Hopefully you enjoyed your first event with us.
Yeah, I said I said during the GT3 league, I watched every race. They were just cheering on Daniel, and I said I'd be here for season 2.
Oh, okay. You were in chat.
Yeah.
Through the race. Okay.
Yeah.
I was racing, of course, but I always rewatched the races and saw the chat and stuff. So.
Yeah, in Austria, I was the one in the chat just betting on how far up Daniel would go.
Okay, all right. So first appearance in here, but not new to us as a group, I suppose.
Nope.
Well, hopefully you get to stick around and do a full season this season.
Yeah, I plan on being in many more of these events.
All right.
Good job, Elliot.
Yeah, great. Good race.
Go Texas Speed.
You were you guys were the only 2 from Texas Speed tonight, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
No
okay.
one else was willing to sit an hour and 40 minutes in these cars.
They were scared.
Yeah, when it went from a team event to singles because we didn't have enough signups, I was in my own head. I was thinking if I was racing, I'm not sure if I would want to sit in it for the whole thing or not.
I signed up for it this morning, so I was like, okay.
Well, we'll look forward to seeing you back in not next week, but the week after, when we get things started.
Might be in Canada for the F1 race then.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you have to.
He's racing.
You have to send us some pictures and stuff in the Discord.
Yep.
All right. Who else we got here? We got Tiago and Corey's hanging out. We still have Ben.
Yeah,
Ben's
I gotta
supposed
apologize
to be
to
helping me.
Elliot.
Oh, well, he's gone now.
Well, he's gone, so I didn't get a chance to. But
I mean,
yeah,
it'll be on the video, I guess, the VOD.
True, it's a good point. Yeah. So Elliot, I'm sorry. First time ever in these cars, and Okayama, so kind of went a little deeper than I intended to there, and kind of just took him out, and then was left in no man's land for the rest of that race.
Yeah, we made a few comments about that during there. We, like I said earlier, we missed the incident, but most of the race. I wouldn't say most, because I guess after William ended up being next to you, you guys were battling that whole time, but you were just kind of hot lapping on your own island there for a while.
Yeah, I was trying to find some pace, try to catch up with the group in front, but it's so hard when they all have D-Max towed. D-Max was just pulling them along so quickly, I just couldn't get to them. And then caught some damage, and then I was trying to work together with Will, and it ended up being that I forgot how to drive whenever I went in front, which is not ideal when you want to try to work together to try to catch up. But yeah, try to make the most of that. And honestly, the cars were a blast to drive even for that long.
So it didn't feel like too long of a race in that car?
No, but I've also been known to subject myself to pain of being in the driver's seat for way too long.
Yeah. That had to be that had to be you. We saw William congratulated you on a nice save. We caught that on stream. That was one hell of a ride. You went.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I saved that one. I think William behind me had a Code Brown moment, probably more than I did, because I didn't know where I was going to end up.
Yeah.
I just went to the left and prayed.
Yeah, sorry about that.
You're fine.
I had a similar moment at VIR last season in the Lambo, so I think what we can take away from this is that learning how to drive in a GT3 car is advantageous when you pick up a GR86.
Yeah, probably so. Well, if I had anywhere on the track that I could have been racing, I would have had a great time racing with you guys. You guys were after you got off your island, you guys were close. we were kind of going up and down through the field. The leaders were pretty close until stuff happened to Sean. Raphael was kind of catching up there at the end, but it seemed like every time I was looking to find a battle, you two were going at it. So it looked like mostly just kind of capitalizing on each other's mistakes.
Yeah, a lot of respectful racing there. Had a blast doing that. Definitely made up for being dropped out of the front pack early in the race. So I hope William also enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was good fun. It was good fun.
Yeah, after you lost some space, at least you had somebody to race with. That's definitely what I'm always looking forward to on these. I seem to get stuck out on an island like that quite a bit.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't talked to Corey yet.
Oh.
How was the race for you? Did you have fun out there?
It was fun until I died.
Until you died, yeah. Which we saw that. I was trying to think of what lap that happened on. But man, you just barely caught, just barely.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like an inch or two of your tire caught a little bit of dirt, and that thing was just around.
Yeah. I tried to get it back because I still had the fast repair. And then I saw Ben was trying to go by it, but the right front was broken. So it turned one way really, really well, and it wouldn't turn the other way. And I didn't know that. Yeah, so like turning to the left was non-existent. Turning to the right, it would turn to the right. So Ben got up to me by the S's, and I was trying to give Ben space. I was trying to turn to the left and realized it wouldn't turn, so I thought going to the right. I didn't know what it would do, and I went to turn, and it very much turned too much, and then I lost it again. I said, okay, we're just going to tow.
Yeah, sometimes you hate to do it, but sometimes that's the only thing you can do. Other than that, I kept waiting for you to... I forget who you were. You were just a few seconds behind somebody there for the longest time at the beginning. I was waiting for you to catch up to the pack, but you just kind of held steady through that whole time.
Yeah, I wasn't really fast, per se. Mostly just consistent. Like, at first I was behind Tiago when he started. And then it was like Joe Lee... It was Steven and someone else. And they all got by me. And I got by one of them, and then the rest of the race I was like slowly catching up to one of them, or they'd wreck. And then that was pretty much it. I didn't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
I was fast enough to stay in front of people while also not being fast enough to catch the fast people.
Yeah, I think you ended up finishing where you started. I think I don't see any plus or minuses on next to your name.
I think you're right.
So I mean, not bad with a wreck in there, coming out even where you started, I guess.
Yeah. I think I was more surprised by the fact that Sean disconnected, reconnected, rejoins, and he's like 5 seconds behind me.
Yeah. Yeah, that was quite the ordeal going on there. I don't know how his computer loaded in that fast, because it didn't seem like it was that long, but I guess maybe it was a good minute or so.
It must have been.
Well, hopefully you're ready to do some racing in the league this season.
Yeah, oh, I am. I'm definitely ready to do this, and by this I mean wreck 10 more times.
Yeah.
Love the confidence, Corey.
Yeah.
Put me on an oval, we'll be fine. Put me on a road course with 5 extra corners, I'm doomed.
Well, you did great the first in what, second season?
First season I did okay. Second season...
Well, first season you won.
Yeah. Second season, I'm pretty sure every race was a recovery race. Like, it started out okay, and then
Yeah, was it? Oh, last season
things
was
just-
second season, wasn't it?
yeah.
Okay.
Just whatever it was, what happened in the feature or in the heat, and the feature's just a recovery race every time.
Yep, I know how you feel.
Yeah.
I didn't have it quite as bad, but yeah, I was there a lot as well.
You did pretty well yourself, though, right?
Yeah, I ended up doing all right at the end of the season, but I was doing a lot of recovery.
I think a lot of people were.
Yeah.
Just with how many people we had.
Yeah, hopefully, hopefully we'll get everyone here back for when league starts, and hopefully we'll fill out the roster some more. We didn't have too bad of a showing, but not quite enough to have the teams.
Yeah, I was bummed about that.
So, Mr. Ben there.
Uh-oh.
How do you think it went, former road admin person?
Yeah. I didn't have high expectations, and I didn't meet any one of them. That was rough.
Well, that's not what I want to hear. Hey, how about this expectation? You finished one up from where you started.
Yeah, well, the problem is I didn't understand the dynamic of the car wearing the tires out, and so my entire first stint passed me coming out of the tight S section, hitting the grass, and then knocking the left front into the wall, giving me a nice parachute with the hood, probably 2 or 3 laps into the race. I just shredded the tires. When I pitted, the left front was 63 when I made my pit stop. I mean, I killed them. I had no front turn, and I'm just watching people that are on this, the same lap as me. They accelerate out of the corner and take off, and I come off the brakes, and I'm heading towards the sand. Car just goes straight. I'm just like, man.
Oh.
So I had a fun time over the weekend at a PCC race I ran at Nürburgring with the car, and then I came here and I can do 140 something turns just fine, and I don't know how many Okayama has, but there's 2 or 3 of them that were kicking my butt all night. So it's a lot of fun, to have everybody come out and everything. Personal performance, I'm definitely disappointed in myself, but life goes on. So we'll try to see if we can finish on some lead laps here in the GT3 series.
No, not allowed.
Yeah, hopefully so. You'll be coming in as a by the default ranking, since you don't have any previous runs in the league. You'll be coming in as an amateur.
Mm-hmm. It'll be a good spot, buddy.
in the class, and you're I don't know how much your I rating really means, but you're close to the top of the AM class, so we'll see how you do in the AMs.
Yeah, I definitely better at ovals. That's for sure. Road's cool to look at, man. Every time I get in the car, I'm just going, "What the heck am I doing wrong?" But it's all good though. It's a great group. It was a lot of fun tonight. I don't want to play Negative Nancy the whole time, so I did have something fun since Ken can't terrorize you in your chat. We came up with something. He made mention of how you and I apparently both have what you guys described earlier as recovery races, but we always seem to just kind of get on the consistency train and then end up passing a bunch of people back. 'Cause, I mean, I ran most of the race in 17th, so to come back up to 13th is kind of wild. But
yeah.
So he called it the Bulldog maneuver, is what he called it first, combining our 2 names. And then I said, but Doc is the second half, so you need to use the first half of my name. So we got Turdock maneuver.
Turdock. That's awfully close to the Turduncan.
Yeah, something like that. But I thought you'd get a kick out of it. I know Ken's giggling right now. So.
I'm sure he is.
Nope, super fun. Really clean racing as always. I know there was some incidents or whatever, but nobody going after each other on the mic and stuff like that. I just hope that we continue to remember that this is the place where people come to get away from some of the BS that happens in official sessions sometimes. Brian, you did a great job tonight up in the booth. I know you don't feel like you did a whole lot in terms of RC, but just being there, you know, in case something happened that wasn't supposed to happen or didn't make any sense, you know, like those black flags and stuff like that. The iRacing just hands out for no reason sometimes. You know, good to have. Definitely keeps the races consistent, and it's going to be a really fun season with you guys. So looking forward to every minute of it.
Yeah, well, maybe next season we can swap admin roles and you can drive some ovals.
That would be something, huh?
You can.
You ready to assess penalties under yellow?
Do something.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I get a little, you know, dip the toes in this season, and then maybe Will and I will be ready to.
All you gotta do is the Chastain effect. It's Jimmy every time. So that was Jimmy did it.
Oh yeah, we had,
even if he wasn't there, just Jimmy did it.
We had people in chat blaming Jimmy in the race too. He's not even here.
It's the Chastain effect, man. It's so good. It's like how Chastain wrecked that one guy at the Indy 500. It was crazy.
I saw that.
But yeah, no, that's all I got, man. Great job tonight, Brian. I look forward to checking back on your streams so I could watch anybody else race. That would be pretty exciting.
Well, there was some good racing out there. We had a lot
I'm sure. I wish I found it myself, but I didn't.
A lot of people.
It passed me a couple times, but
yeah.
I had was it Thiago and Williams race. I just trying to stay out of the way. A lot of times people coming through, they had a lot of speed, and I don't like to mess up those battles. You know what I mean? So if I'm not fighting for a position myself, I'm just as happy to roll out of it, let some folks drive on by. I know Chris Schuessler's pretty good at that. I thanked him for letting me by after the S's at one point. He said bros before hoes, and I almost crashed, so I was laughing so freaking hard. So
you weren't the only one that almost crashed.
Oh my god, dude. Chris is a gem. He also did message me too. I think he had to bounce, but he said to say, tell everyone, awesome racing, super fun, see you tomorrow. So, and you know, with that, we do have our part 2 to the special events chapter of the summer leagues here.
Yes.
The 87s will be at North Wilkesboro for a 200 lap showdown after some heat shenanigans. Hopefully we get enough signups to make those worth it. Definitely encourage some of my road guys that don't dabble in the oval stuff too much to come over and give it a shot. Those cars are a freaking riot. You can probably drift the whole track if you wanted to. It's just super fun. So looking forward to that. And then yeah, on to the season. We spoiled some things.
Yeah.
For this season, yeah.
A couple things, yeah.
So who we still got in here? We got Sean, Corey, Thiago, and William. Why don't we do this? So let's do this. So first off, not to extend the stream any longer than it needs to be, but
well, that's okay.
What do we know?
If they don't
right?
watch to the end, they don't get to hear any spoilers.
They don't know, right? Yeah, it's cool. So GT3 cars in road are returning. Ovals running Gen 4.
Mm-hmm.
We know the number of races in the season for both oval and road has been increased to 9. And we know road is running Pro versus Am. And we know that oval is going to Sonoma at some point for its road trick. I say, as a fun little token, as we hope to announce mid to late this week, all the juicy details, I say go down the list, and everybody in here gets to ask a question, and we have to answer it truthfully about the seasons. What do you think? Good idea?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Cool.
I like this.
All right. I'm going alphabetical. Sean, you're first. What you got, buddy?
What's the track on the road calendar you're most looking forward to?
Oh, what a great question. I gotta find it. Hold on.
Let's see. For me, I'm not sure about watching the race. Let me look at the full season, because I think I know which one I'm gonna pick, but I gotta check the full. Where's the? I closed the.
Gosh. See, it's hard for me because
closed
there's
the
about 4
window.
tracks on there that I would say are like my favorite. Some of my favorites on road. Like if you had me like cherry pick tracks that were just amazing. Probably half the schedule is like perfect. So to pick one for the purposes of, gosh, Sean, you're so tough. That's such a great question.
Well, I'm gonna pick, even though it's the
What?
new version. I'm pretty sure, not the old version. I'm gonna pick Indy Road.
That's a great pick. Gosh, how do I do it to him? I gotta do it to him. I'm gonna pick Le Mans. Definitely my favorite. So there's 2. That was a great question. He got 2 out of us.
I'm not looking forward to that one because I have to buy the track.
Oh, well. That sounds like a serious case of the get goods, but I'm not 100% sure on that. All right, so great question, Sean. That was actually a super entertaining way to reveal 2 tracks. Corey, your question, sir.
Oh God, it's oval or road?
Yep.
Oh boy.
Ironically too, we didn't say how general the questions could be, but I'm interested to hear the creativity.
I gotta think about this.
I'm trying to be tactical.
Okay.
What are the short tracks on the schedule for oval?
So what are you classifying as a short track? A mile and shorter?
Yep.
Ooh.
Gives away half the schedule.
Watch it be like one track.
Please, I don't like short tracks.
Well,
short tracks are fun.
Yeah, but I'm bad at them.
You gotta get better.
I'm not a big fan
I
either.
don't wanna. I don't wanna.
You've been in New Hampshire. What do you mean?
Wait, then. That's just because I didn't.
The
care.
longest one would be Phoenix with the open dog leg.
Ooh. That's what I'm talking. Wait.
Wait, so that's the short. So that's the shortest track.
Mm-hmm.
Oh snap!
Yep.
All right.
Bristol at night, of course.
Oh, we're doing Bristol again.
Yep.
Did we do Bristol?
Not
I did
last season.
Bristol first season.
Oh, it's because we did it in Elite. That's what I'm thinking of.
Trying to make sure I do all of my math correctly here. So it would be tracks that have equal or lesser laps to miles. And Richmond at night as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I like Richmond.
So great questions. Yep.
Fun.
So you get 3 of those. Very nice. Yeah, one more than Sean.
Wicked.
All right, Tiago, you're up, buddy.
Oh no, I should have been thinking about what I would ask.
Do you want me to skip to William? Is William ready?
No, that's not fair. No.
Oh, okay.
We're going alphabetical.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, we got the track that you're most looking forward to. What's the track
Yeah.
that you're least looking forward to?
On
the
which
road
schedule?
side.
On the road side?
Oval.
You should
No,
have
road.
just said both, man. Jesus.
I didn't.
Yeah,
you're right. You're right.
Guys aren't thinking, man. Whatever.
I have
That's
to
so
buy
lame.
it, and I never drive it. I've never once wanted to drive it. But I don't have the. I lost the link. I don't have the full schedule in front of me.
I don't hate
Wait, can you
tracks.
send me the link real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me
I don't
find
hate
it real
tracks. So this is a hard one for me. So I'm gonna have to go with the track that I know the least, because it means I'm gonna have to put the most prep work into learning it. And that's a track I've never been to before. That Rudskogen Motor Center. I don't know that one, so I would say that has to be my.
Oh, Rudskogen. Yep.
Yeah, did I say it right? Dang, first try.
Yep.
Rashana would be proud.
That was almost gonna be the special event race we did tonight.
Yep. And then we ironically did a free car, free track combo for road. And then oval, we're just like, screw it, you're paying for everything. So, but
Jokes on you, I have everything.
Yeah, because
Racks.
Okayama got picked, and somebody didn't even know it was a free track.
yeah, I didn't. I forgot actually because I was on it so early. But did you hear that though, Brian? He bought things. It's kind of crazy, huh? Anyways, so great question, Thiago. You got one track out of me, and Brian was lame and picked one I already said. Being truthful though.
Thanks, Brian.
William, you've got the last question, buddy.
So
you've got what, three tracks on oval, 3 tracks on road, and that's it. Yeah.
So we've got all the short tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Or about every track longer than a mile.
I don't know if that's fair.
Oval?
No. Do road too.
Oh shit! Every track longer than a mile on road. I think that's all.
Dang, we
oval.
really just got the entire schedule, huh?
Be tactical, William.
Yeah, very good. Is that the
Well
question?
done,
Is that the
gentlemen.
final answer?
Yeah, every track longer than a mile on oval, because that's what I'm writing.
That's cheap.
Mate, my login is huge.
So for oval, we had Bristol, Phoenix, and Richmond are the short tracks.
Okay.
So Bristol is week 8, Phoenix is week 9, and Bristol is, I'm sorry, Bristol's 8, Phoenix is 9, Richmond is 5. So now I guess we'll just go right down the line since you're just going to take the whole schedule. So season opener, Charlotte Motor Speedway 2018 Oval, nighttime. Week 2, taking it back to when we haven't been in a while. I was excited because the last time here Jimmy schooled everybody by shifting. Worldwide Technology at Gateway.
Oh boy.
I think that's one I have to buy.
Oh
too.
no!
I don't
Week
think
3,
I've had it yet.
We're going to the Tricky Triangle at
Oh
Pocono.
god.
Oh fuck.
I'm so
Week
bad
4,
at Pocono.
Week 4 was your Sonoma Cup Historic that was revealed earlier. Week 5 was Richmond. We talked about this. So 6 and 7 are up for grabs. Week 6, we're heading to Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
I'm
And week
good.
7, and then week 7, another wild card, Nashville Super Speedway,
Ooh. That's a
ending
good
with
one.
Bristol and Phoenix. So
Imagine not adding in the fairgrounds. SMH.
that's maybe next season. I didn't do so. Let me explain myself as I've just revealed the entire oval schedule to you.
Big brain.
There are
Write that down.
no Daytona
Oh,
or
I have.
Talladega, right?
Thank God.
And that's because I know that these cars are like the worst there because of how they don't match up bumpers very well.
Yeah.
So I figured if there was ever a season, I mean, we kind of exhausted Daytona in the special event, and we did Talladega last season. So I was like, well, if there was ever a season for neither of those tracks to make it, I think this would be it. So that's why we only have Pocono, quote unquote, for the super speedway, the 2.5 mile length track. So still working out some details for the length of the race. It's something that we're going to have to talk about. And it wasn't asked, so I'm not revealing anything. But a couple folks asked them to be longer. I'm trying to figure out how much longer. The great news is Gen 4 guzzles gas like me after a football game, so with water, not gas. So they're really, fuel strategy, tire strategy. They're going to go through both, like they're addicts. So going to be a lot of hopefully green flag pit stops this season. Martinsville's not present, so yeah.
Well, hopefully it's not too much longer because the natty light cautions add up.
Yep. Good times. I'm excited. It's going to be a good season. Got some work employed on making the penalty system a little bit cleaner, too. It's actually got points now and everything. And we're working on messing with tires, fuel, and all that stuff. Laps. Everything's still kind of pretty much where I want it to be, but not quite. So, yeah. To be nondescript about everything else and only answering your questions. Fantastic job to all of you. Now you're all completely left in the dark on the road races, which is kind of funny to me because 2 of you were exclusively road, so it's a good time.
Yeah, I really dropped the ball.
Yeah, it happens. Happens to the best of us. It's all good.
Hypothetically, if I were to get one more question.
Okay. I'm feeling generous.
What is the full road schedule?
No. Sean,
mean,
I wouldn't be that crass. I would say On a scale of 1 to 9, can you order your preference of the road tracks on the calendar?
Absolutely. Absolutely, Brian. You want to do it too after me, or is it too repetitive at that point? He's got friggin' Lama at 9 because he sucks.
Yeah. Well, no, wait. There's a track I forgot was on there.
Okay.
So I will change. Well, I don't know. I've never driven Le Mans, so I guess I don't know what it's like.
Let's start at number 1. So my number 1 was Le Mans, and yours was
Indy.
IMS. Yep. Okay. What's your number 2?
My number 2, probably got to go for Spa.
Okay. Mine would be Watkins Glen. What's your number 3?
Okay, number 3, probably Road America.
I'm gonna have to go with IMS for number 3.
Okay.
Number 4.
I'll go ahead and just put Watkins as number 4.
Yeah.
Watkins, by the way, is the same week as the 6-hour Watkins.
Yep.
So people can get extra practice if they want to do that.
Yep, it'll be prior to the event that weekend, so that'll be cool.
Yes.
My number 4 is probably Road America.
Okay.
Yep.
Number
5. When we're getting down there.
I'm gonna go for Monza.
Okay. You know, Thiago was hyping that one up pretty good, so I'm excited to go there.
Was I?
I think so. Weren't you saying Monza would be a great place to go?
Monza's his favorite track, Ben.
Literally my least favorite track.
Is it really? Oh.
Monza
my bad.
T1.
I've never. I don't think I've run at Monza much. Gosh, 5.
We should do Monza Oval. That'll be the twist.
I've got to say, I've got to say Nürburgring GP. Actually, probably should have put that up higher because that's going to be a blast. But that'd be my 5.
Yeah.
6. This is tough.
It is tough. Probably Rudskogen, because it's a fun little track. I don't know what it's going to be like with GT3s though. But
I don't either.
I've raced it in the 86. I've raced it in the Clios. I've raced it in F4, I think.
Mm-hmm.
What else have I drove on there? Those at least. So the smaller, slower cars, it's a blast on. But we'll see how it is with GT3s, I guess.
That middle sector is going to be interesting.
Yeah,
I don't know anything
that's what
about it.
That's what I'm thinking of.
So what did I say? I said Le Mans was 1. Watkins Glen was 2.
Road America.
IMS was 3. Road America was 4, I think, right?
Yep.
And then what did I say for 5?
Monza.
I said Nürburgring, I think, right?
Oh, you did.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I
said Monza.
So we're on 6 now.
Yeah.
Did we say Spa yet?
I did.
Spa there?
You haven't.
I'm gonna say Spa. Yep.
Okay.
And then 7.
7, I'll just throw Nürburgring out there.
Okay, I'll say Silverstone.
Oh.
British intensifies.
I know, right? 8 would be the last track that's not our least favorite. So not Le Mans for you, not
that would be Silverstone, but that was the one I forgot. Silverstone was on the schedule, so I might have to put that at last.
Right, I have to reorder. Oh, wait, what?
Hang on.
No.
It's such a bad track, dude.
It's such a
Silverstone
bad
belongs
track.
In the bin.
It's just flat and wide. It's
Dude,
boring.
I don't know nothing. So, anyways,
What am I hearing? What am I hearing?
Just to run
What
this
am
one
I
back
hearing?
because I friggin' think that I can't even remember I named all the tracks. So IMS, Watkins Glen with debut, Road America, Silverstone, Rudskogen, Spa, Le Mans, Nürburgring GP. Sorry, Sean, and then Monza. How's that?
Yep.
GP
Thank you for
is
your
a great
list.
track.
Should we do
I
Monza
know,
combined
but
since it's the last race?
24 combined. Yeah, it's just got to be. Like that's God. Leader crosses the line with like 2 seconds left in the race, and the race goes on for like another 8 minutes because it's the greatest track ever, and I freaking love it. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good.
PCC
Sorry,
was a blast there.
I get lost in that place, man. Like, not like I can't find my way, but like I just forget about everything else. And
Yep.
for those like 8 minutes or more, I'm free.
Yeah, PCC and the Mustang was a blast on combined.
I should have done the Mustang, but I did.
Oh,
I
so
test
much
drove.
fun.
I was test driving the I was test driving the GR86, and I had such a great time, and I was like, yeah, this is gonna translate, and didn't translate. So it's all good though. So I'm just catching up on my stuff. Ken says, "quote It's not a fart," which only Brian will understand.
Yep.
Then says, "What's the slideshow?" Because I have a Nürburgring replay that I meant to show Sean, and I just had it playing in the background the entire time for something to look at.
Oh.
Then I realized it ran out, and we were just staring at an ambulance the entire time. So then he starts singing, "Whoa, Black Betty," and then so that's the thing. And then at some point he says, "What is the average flight speed of an unladen swallow?"
African or European.
Yeah, and then he says, "Now is when you read the entire track listing in iRacing." And we all sit here for an hour, and then he goes, and then finally, which I think is a response to William saying, "I can't believe what I'm hearing," he says, and I quote, "I can't believe you've done this."
I can't believe you've done this.
I'm related to him. It makes me so proud.
Yep, that's
On the list of all British tracks, Silverstone is the worst.
Oh no. Can we have fights on stream? I think
No,
that's really
no.
Oh,
Snetterton is awful.
Yeah, you might have a
Snetterton
point.
exists.
I
might
guess
have
I
a point
haven't.
there.
I haven't driven
might have a point
Snetterton yet. I guess.
Don't.
No, that's fair. That's
It's the
fair.
worst £15 I've ever spent. It's awful.
Well, try it in a Gen 4 Cup car, and maybe you'll change your mind.
A street
Because
stock.
I'm under the impression. Listen, from somebody that cooled off after an endurance race by two different endurance races, by the way, by taking the super late model to both Bathurst and Nürburgring, just because why not? By the way, it wheelies really hard at the top of the hill there in the beginning section of Nordschleifer. I have a picture. It's great. It's just stupid fun. I love stock cars because they don't do what you want them to do, and it's beautiful.
Don't worry, Ben. In my hands, the GT3 acts the same way.
It does, but it has a mind of its own. The stock car is just kind of like physics, and the GT3 is just like technology. And both are going to end up with you in the wall, but one is more refined, and I hate it.
Stock car goes, no thoughts, only crayons.
Correct.
I was going to say that's just Lambo doing Lambo things.
Yeah.
Facts.
And with one switch of a lever, I switch my traction control into felony mode. Well, anyways, I tend to do this. These streams drag on forever. If anybody's still watching either of our streams, I deeply apologize, except for the fact that we're all having more fun than you if you think it's bad. But, yeah. That was stupid cool. Brian, you did a great job. Everybody, good driving. Sean, beat your internet up later, please, because it just cost you a race, and that kind of sucks. I was feeling a little bit sick to my stomach. I was saying no repeatedly in my stream, and everyone's freaking out because there's a 15-second delay. They have no idea what I'm talking about, and I'm just like, no!
Oh, yeah.
No! Sean! No! And then Ken's like, did you wreck him? Like, what happened? Like, not fucking likely. I haven't seen him in years. Oh, good times.
Well, hopefully tomorrow I have to change my monitor settings to stream this, to put it on single stream instead of triples, so I have a profile manager thing, so hopefully tomorrow I can just rewrite the profile, the INI files over with the profile editor thing, and I'm just good to go. Hopefully I don't have to fight it to get it all back set up. I did save my original settings, though. I made copies of my original INIs, so I should be good.
We're done.
But I can't wait to do that. I haven't driven an 87 car in a long time.
I'm so sad.
Really long time.
Because I'm going to RC, so I don't drive it. And when we shot the promo pictures, freaking Will drove the gosh darn 87. I was driving the GR.
Yeah.
And he kept asking me to use like his branded ones, and I was like, dude, need them made Six Sigma ones, whatever. So that's why we have a Six Sigma GR86 and a yeah, like a beer sponsored one. It was either that or the GR86 was going to be the Beans car, and I was like, oh god, just drive the 87, Jesus Christ.
That was
super fun.
It was a famous paint, at least. Even though
Oh
it's,
yeah, no,
even though
it's
it's a beer
paint.
one,
It's
it's
is it Allison paint scheme or
yeah,
Bobby Allison?
not Bobby,
Davey?
or sorry, Bobby, not Davey. That's what I meant. Yeah, okay. Bobby. Yep.
Cool. All right, dudes. I don't know how you do your outros, but I think it's time.
I think for this is it. I think I'm just gonna shut it off because there's definitely nobody here, and I don't think anybody's watching.
So make sure you
from
don't
this
end
far.
your stream in the middle of a set.
Oh,
That'd
no.
be terrible.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to do that.
No. Click.
Oh, now it